Hello everybody and welcome to Rolling Intentions. My name is Jason. Today we're playing Dark Souls, the card game. So you can see here actually you're playing the real game, not the computer games, which I've been playing with now for a while, the different various computer board game like stuff. But yeah, so this is a game I've been playing quite a bit here now, and we're going to go through some of the basics here while I play the game for the first time. If I play any more times on the podcast, or sorry, on the show, I will certainly probably not dive so deeply into the rules and such, but I'll try to do kind of like a first game tutorial and desirables and undesirable things to do with this game. So first of all, if you're familiar with the Dark Souls legacy, it's a game that's on PC and as well as PlayStation, and it's pretty famous. And this is essentially just a card game version of it. It's a deck builder. This is basically a setup here. It's probably not how you might have it set up. There's a couple different preferred setups. It's just how I have it. But we'll start right into the game here. So I'm going to be playing a solo run, which is exactly not what you want to do the first time. The first time you play, if you're playing it by yourself, I would definitely recommend having 2 characters instead of 1. But I'm just going to do 1 character right now because that's what I want to play, and I find it's very difficult to solo this game. So you got 4 different types of classes to choose from, so your player groups or whatever. So you get an assassin, a warrior, a herald, and a sorcerer. Sorcerer obviously casts spells. Warrior, or the knight, sorry, not the warrior, knight. The knight's about blocking and trying to tank, I guess. The herald is about healing, and we'll get to that. And the assassin's about damage. So in this case here, you see here, this is the assassin. He has the 8 up on top. This is his taunt value. So if we're playing with other players, I could taunt if I'm basically to direct attacks towards me rather than my allies. So it could be good and bad depending upon the situation. But yeah. I also have an ability which makes him really good for soloing, which is just do 1 damage, ignore defense. A lot of enemies in this game, especially in the beginning of the game, have 1 hit point, so you can literally just instant kill with him, which is good if you're fighting more than 1 person especially. Okay, so when you start playing this game, it is recommended that you just take the starter cards that belong to the character and play it. In this case here, you'll see that the symbol up here in the corner matches the cards that are in here. There's 28 cards, which is part of the starter set, and they all have that symbol on it. So I'm going to be playing with the starter. If you're really playing this solo and you played it a number of times, the book recommends to interchange the cards with other classes, so you can make more focused characters. So you can have like a better weapon, not better weapons, but weapons and armor that are more geared to the playstyle that you want to play it as. A lot of these items and weapons and stuff are kind of all around purpose to kind of like give you a little feel for all the different aspects that you can do and allow you to be versatile, because you will get more items and weapons, and you can purchase certain different types of staminas, which we'll get to later on. So in this deck, we have stamina cards. They're kind of like your mana. They're used to play equipment, to play certain abilities and stuff. In this case, we have a dexterity, and that's what the blue hand is, which is indicated in the rulebook. We also have another stamina card here with the yellow symbols. That's strength, which we'll be using as well for equipment. And then we have another one here, like a purple little candle, which is going to be intelligence. Now there is another one with a red star on it. That's faith, but I don't think this character has any faith. Not in the starter deck anyways. And the starting equipment, he has a piece of armor here, assassin's armor. He can do a quick action, which basically means he can use it and then keep the card. That's what that little recycling symbol is there with the little arrows. So in this case here, that it uses what that little white thing just means, one of any other stamina. So for any stamina card, I can block 2 damage that's coming at me, or I can get rid of a dex card and use a standard action, which will get rid of this entire armor and avoid the attack instead. We've got the Kukuris here, which is his this quick action to keep it. Would be a dex and intelligence, so I would have to discard 2 cards to keep this 1 card. It deals 1 damage. Now, the one thing about weapons is they all kind of have a type. So in this case, this is a dual wielding type, as you can see up in the corner. There's a green thing there, a little symbol. So some enemies will have weaknesses, so this will penetrate through that weakness, which means don't count their defense when applying this card. I can also huck the card as a standard action to put a bleed effect on somebody, and that bow means that person doesn't have to be directly in front of me. So if there's somebody, well, they have to be in the same column, but they can be behind another enemy or an ally, and I can still hit them with that. Target shield, did I already do that one? No, target shield, did I already do that one? No. Target shield is just 1 intelligence, block 2, and I get to keep the card. Or discard an intelligence and discard as well, and I'll avoid the attack, which can be pretty useful. And I think that's the main weapon for the assassin is the stock, which is a finesse weapon, which is that purple thing up in the corner there. Yeah, in this case here, it's got a quick action here, which means if I want to keep this, I would have to get rid of a strength, dex, and another stamina card to keep this. So 3 cards for 1. There's only 3 weapons, 3 of these in the deck, so you kind of got to make do with them. Or I can get rid of it and do a standard action, and just 1 dex is all I need to pay, and I'll do 2 damage. But if I want to do a big old swing, I would have to get rid of 4 cards, and then it would do 3 damage instead. So that's kind of the deck. Everything else, I think, is just stamina cards. So. And your deck itself is your health, so you're going to be drawing 6 cards quite a bit. You're going to be drawing 6 cards after an enemy attack. You're going to draw not 6 cards. You can draw up to 6 cards, and you're going to draw another up to 6 cards after end of your turn. So you're constantly going to have 6 cards in your hand. Once you run out of, like, if you can't draw any more cards, the game is over. Well, I'm sorry. If you can't draw any more cards, you return to the bonfire. I don't know. I'm talking about game is over. Game over. The bonfires are here. So essentially, when you die or decide, because after an encounter you can decide to go back to a bonfire, you will go to the next bonfire stage. Every time you go back, you'll get an increased deck size. So in this case here, as you can see, the max deck size is 28. 28 in the bottom there. And the next one would be 31, so it increases your deck size, which means you can put more stuff in it. It also kind of gives you another ability. Once you hit the last one, which is the 5th time you visit your bonfire, you've got to beat the game or the game is over. So it's risky when you start getting down there. Some status effects that we have to worry about. There's some things you can buy with souls, which we won't worry about right now. What we will worry about is getting right into the game here. So I've got that mixed up. I have everything here mixed up. So here's the map that we're starting. We're starting right here at the bonfire. So we can travel anywhere where the bonfire is linked up. So this area is like a 3rd level area, which might be a little tough. This is a 2nd level area, which I can only travel this one here, not this one at this point because there's no link. And these are level 1 areas. And you can kind of go back and forth between them. We'll get to that. And these are the bosses, so you have to defeat these 2 bosses to win. So once you got these 2 defeated, game's over. And the bosses are kind of ridiculous sometimes. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go to this level 1 area. Whew, this is kind of lucky. So this is Ashen Hollow. So as you can see here at the top here for one player, it's only one enemy, and one treasure. So after I kill that one enemy, I get a treasure. That's kind of good and kind of bad. It's bad because I don't get a lot of souls because there's only one enemy, but also means that I'm not going to get my butt kicked so early. So now I can position myself on the board. I'm going to position myself right here in the middle. And I'm going to just mix up my deck a little bit here and draw 6 cards. So now when I draw these 6 cards, I get to choose if I want to keep the hand. So as long as I have a weapon, I have no choice but to keep it. But if I don't have a weapon, I can mulligan. So I got the Curies. So I guess I'm keeping this hand. Alright, and now the enemy shall arrive. So we've got a Hound Rat, which is worth 1 soul. He has, as you can see here, he's worth 1 soul up on top. He has 0 defense. He's got 1 hit point, but he attacks for 3. And if you kind of look at the bottom there, it shows where his position is here. So in this case, if we kind of look at the map that we got there, he will actually go right here, right in front of me. And his initial attack will be here. So if we were playing like a 3 or 4 player game, or even a 2 player game, if there was another ally here and I'm here, regardless if that person was a knight who has like a higher taunt, this person will attack this space, whatever it is. It'll attack that space first. If I wasn't there and I was here, what would happen? He would attack this space, and he'd be like, well, there's nobody there, so then he'll actually attack the next person on the row with the highest taunt. And if there's nobody there, he'll go to the next row and attack the next person with the highest taunt. So there's no way to avoid these attacks. The other unfortunate thing is that the enemies always attack first. So in this case, I am going to be hit for 3. So I better decide a reaction of what I'm going to do. So I do have some armor, so I can potentially reduce it or avoid the attack. Attacking for 3, hey? He has 1 hit point. There's lots of armor in the deck, so I think I'm just going to get rid of my decks, and I'm going to use a standard action and just use the assassin armor to avoid it altogether. So I'll actually lose 2 cards. Yeah, I was going to lose 2 cards anyways. So yeah, I'd rather do this. So I'm going to lose 2 cards, but I'll avoid the attack, so I don't take any damage. Well, I guess technically I took 2 damage because your hit points are also your attack. So at the end of the enemies, you draw back up to 6. So I draw 2 more cards. So I drew a target shield and intelligence. Okay. So I only have to do 1 damage to him and he's toast. So let's take a look at the Curies here. If I want to use those Curies here, I would have to spend a Dex and an Intelligence. And he's right in front of me, so that's perfect. So I'll go ahead and do that. So I'll send a Dex and Intelligence to do my quick action. So I'll do quick little stabs here, and that'll kill him. Because it'll do 1 damage. He has no defense and 1 hit point. So he'll get toast. So that's just 1 soul, which is not really much of anything. However, I do get a common item. I like mixing up the common items sometimes because they kind of get grouped together. And there we go, a blessed gem. So I don't get this right away. It goes into like a loot pile. So now I have a choice. I can draw back up to 6 cards and go to the next encounter, or I can go back to the bonfire and collect my grounds here. I'm feeling pretty confident here. I've only barely took any damage, and I kind of want to go and see what's next. So let's do that. Let's risk the blessed gem, and let's go to the next area. So I'm gonna drop back up to 6. So now that that's defeated, this clear token goes on there, so I can't do this one anymore until I visit the bonfire. So the next place I can risk it is here. Oof, the deeps. So you can see here for one player, I had to fight 2 enemies to get 1 treasure. Just regular enemies, but still. Higher chance for more loot. I'm not going to move, I'm going to stay where I am. So I'm going to draw the 2 enemies, and we'll have to fight them, I guess. Oh, wow, really? That's bad. Alright, so I've got the Flamberge Hollow Slave, so he's worth 3 souls, which is great. 1 defense, 1 hit point, 2 attack. His weakness is whatever that symbol is. Let's take a look. That symbol is heavy. Okay. Heavy, precise. Okay, I can't call it finesse, but it's precise. Okay. So heavy weapons is his. He has his special ability. So he has the ability of double strike. So when this card activates, twice. So he'll attack me twice. Double strike. Here's next guy. Oh, wow. This is not good. A hollow manservant. So he doesn't have any defense. He has 2 hit points, but he attacks for 4. And he pushes people around. So he's going to push me around by the looks of it here. He'll start over here. Oh, he'll start right here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna push you around. Alright. So he's gonna be attacking first. He's attacking for 4. So I have a pile of cards here. I don't know if I can do anything with this. Yeah, I think I gotta take 4. I don't have any intelligence to use the target shield. This is going to be a really bad start here. And we're going to take 2 of the damage from my hand and take 2 of the other ones on top of here. Ow. Oof. Then he pushes me back. Then he's going to do a double strike, so he's going to hit me twice, so I'm going to take the 4 damage, unfortunately. 1, 2, then 1, 2. Could have been worse. Alright, now it's my turn, so I draw back up to 6, so I'll draw 2 cards. And I got another target shield that I can't use. That's great. Well, that's fine. Oh my god, I can't use any of these. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some decks here, this target shield, and draw 3 cards. Alright, not sure if that helped me any, because I'm pretty much decked out now. Okay, well, the one thing I can do is I can kill this guy and with my backstab ability, so I'm going to do that. So 1 damage goes directly through his armor, so he can't defend it. So that is 3 souls. Then I can move over here to my friend, and I'm going to spend 1 dex and my stock, which will do 2 damage to him, which will kill him. Whoofy. That could have been a lot worse. He's yours too. So look at the pile there. Also get some loot, so I'm just going to mix up this pile here, like I said, because I got like randomization when it comes to items, because sometimes they're just okay. Oh, this is what is this? That's supposed to be here. What is this? Okay. Sorry, it like fell out of my hand here. Oh my god. So anyways, don't do this. If you're just doing it, just take the top card. It seems to be the better way of doing it. And I think just once I mix this up, I'm just going to start taking the top card. Alright, so we got... Okay, we got the deck on robes, which is fine, actually. I don't know why I ugh'd about. So I have a choice. I can draw back up to 6 cards and go to the next area. Or I can take my spoils and make the best of it. Well, seeing how I'm pretty not good right now and the only other areas are level 2, I'm going to take what I can get here and say I'm done. Okay, so once I return to the bonfire, all these go away. These go into my inventory. So there's my stack. And this gets flipped over now to number 2. So as you can see here, my deck size increased to 31 instead of 28. And I get a common treasure. Sick. Oh, that's actually really good. Alright, now we've got this and this. So now it's time to do the deck building aspect of the game. So with intelligence, geez, everything here is very intelligence heavy, isn't it? Intelligence decks, those are the 2 things that I have a decent amount of. I might go that route actually. So this spear here, this one has a quick ability where it's like an intelligence dex and any other card to do 2 damage but poisoned, which means at the end of activation they take a damage, so pretty good. And the other one is yeah, it's like just a bigger version of it, but less cards, but you have to get rid of the cards, so that kind of sucks. This one here is a pretty decent defense item actually for robes. For intelligence, it can block up to 3 damage, which is pretty good, or a dex, which does avoid it altogether. The Blessed Gem is pretty good for if I want to turn something to a dual wielding, which I don't quite understand how that works, but that's it. I use my Blessed Gem to create 2 stocks or whatever. Or maybe it's actually something else here. It's skilled. I'm sorry. It's according to the game. It's a skilled weapon. I'm just putting my own spin on things here. So I got three items. I can just add those 3 to the deck and be done with it. But generally speaking, I like to get rid of some of these cards because they're kind of generic and not great. So let's see. Do I have anything here that uses strength? I do. I got these that use strength. Yup. The target shields are still a thing. Ugh. These are tricky because... Alright, so first of all, let's see here. I can spend... So here's the thing now. I can start spending souls to get these cards. So these cards essentially are... you can use one or the other. So in this case, I can use this one for dex or intelligence. And there's a whole pile here. Generally, you separate these, but I don't have the space in the table, so I didn't. Or I can spend 5 souls and buy one of these. That'll give me one of each, which is a value, especially if you have cards that use certain ones very often. So as an example here, it looks like dex and intelligence seems to be a common factor in some of these. Yeah. Early game, I like to spend 2s because you don't get a whole lot of souls. In this case, it would actually give me just enough to get 3 of these cards. So I'm just going to spend all my souls, and we're going to fish out some of these. I think I'm going to go with these. So 3 of these get added to the deck. I'm going to replace some of these dex cards because I have a ton of dex cards. So we're going to remove these dex cards. It'll go to my inventory, which I'll put over here now. And I'm going to add all 3 of these. So that'll actually be my cards that I need that should end up evening out. Even though technically I only added 3 items and weapons. I didn't really add any stamina cards. So maybe I should look into replacing some of the items. So the Curies can be replaced, I think. And maybe this piece of armor can be replaced. Or not. I think I'm going to keep it as is and just add one of these stamina tokens to it. I'm going with this for now. Okay, so mix up. He flips back over now, can start using his ability again, and I'm going to reposition him. Oh, just put him right there. So at least I know now there's no secrets behind the two areas, so I know go for the big one first and go for the not so big one afterwards. So I've got a head start here now of how to approach this. Yeah, so generally the enemies probably should go back in a pile. I always just keep them out. I like going through all the enemies, actually. I don't like seeing the same ones pop up 100 times, because it happens. Alright, so no cards in hand. We're ready to rock and roll for the next round. Alright, let's go from the bonfire. Let's go to the one with the two, the deeps first. Let's deal with that first. So we got two dudes. Alright, I gotta draw 6 cards first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Decide if I want to keep it. Oh, got the big spear there. I'm gonna keep that. Well, I got no choice, but yeah, I'll keep it. So we got a winged Covanian, Covane, I guess. And he's got 1 defense, 1 hit point, 3 attack, and he doesn't like spells. I'm guessing that's spells, right? Magical. Okay, he doesn't like magical. Fair enough. He gives me 2 souls, and his positioning is right there. And we've got 1 more enemy. And this guy here is invisible, so he's got 1 defense, 2 hit points, 2 attack. Doesn't like skilled attacks, apparently. We're 2 souls. He's invisible, so he can't be attacked while there's a non-invisible in play. So he's non-invisible, so I can't kill him until he did. Can't be attacked, sorry. So maybe there's a way to do damage to him, but he can't be directly attacked. Alright, so rigmarole, let's get on the go. So he's going to, the Wing Covanian is going to be attacking first. So in this case here, he's going to be attacking for 3. I'm just going to just whip out the armor here and do a standard action, and I'll roll away from his attack. So taking 2 damage in a roundabout way. And this other one is doing 2 damage here, so I'm just going to huck my my dex here, just defend the 2 attack with my armor. So there's some value there. Alright, now I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw back up to 6, so 3 cards. Now it's my turn to dish some stuff back here. I can actually kill both these guys right now in one go, so why don't I just do that? So I'm just going to do the 1 damage for my ability and he'll die. So that's 2 souls. So it leaves him open now for attack. So I take my next part of my action. I can move. I can move once. So I can do all these actions once. And now I'm going to, I got a choice to make here, so I'm going to spend this, turn this into intelligence, and then dex, so one of any other type, and I will, I'm going to end up taking damage if I do this. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and use my quick action here and do a quick little stab with my rod and spear here, which will poison him. So I'll get to keep my spear. He'll get only 1 point of damage because it is not. It's a precise weapon, so it doesn't go through his armor. However, he will get poisoned. So after his attack, he'll be toast. So I draw him back up to 6. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now his attack. He's going to attack me for 2. This armor defends for 2, so I can choose whatever I want to get rid of. I do have a ton of dex cards, so I'm going to use my dex card to use my assassin armor to defend it. So no direct damage to me. And after he attacks, that's the end of his activation, so he'll take a point of damage. And I will get 2 souls for that. Well, it'll be in the pool. 1 common item. Oh, that's a big shield. Diet's a big shield. So I got a choice here now. I can go back to the bonfire and keep what I got, or go to the next. I'm going to go to the next here. So I'm going to draw back up the 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's move forward. So reactivation, I'm going to just put my character there, and we're going to put a clear token on this one, and we're going to go back to the Ashen Hollow. Oh, we got a peasant here, Peasant Hollow. He's going to push me, he's going to push. So he's going to be attacking first here for 2. Well, I'm going to use my intelligence here and just use my armor, the quick action, which is basically just 1 of anything, and I'll defend 2 of the attacks. It'll push me back. Now, right now, even though there's a space here, I can still attack him. I don't have to be in the front row, but if there was an ally here, it would interfere, and I wouldn't be able to do it. Alright, so I draw back up now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 1 card, 6. So now I got a choice here to make. I can discard cards to draw cards, or I can try and make an attack back. I don't have the cards to attack back, so I'm going to have to make a choice here. I think I'm going to get rid of my armor here. And 1 of my strength cards. And I'm going to hope to get a dex. Oh yeah, a dex and a stock, which is fine actually. So his weakness is precise weapons. So if I just do this, so use the standard action on this one, just for 2 damage, it'll go through his armor and he'll be toast. That's for 3. Ooh, a rapier. Oh my goodness. Getting all the interesting weapons here. So I got a choice to make. I got this pile of cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can risk this loot over here, so I get to keep this. This is not going anywhere. But I can risk this loot for another fight. So I'm going to risk it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll go to the next fight. So I can go here. I can go anywhere here now. So so I just go. I can go right to the boss I want to, but I kind of want to do the boss next, but not this one. So let's go here. That way this is clear. All right. So it's just 2 dudes, but 2 treasures. Oh, that is value. I love it. All right. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna keep my character there. And now we got 2 dudes again. So as you can see here, Black Dungeon, it's a really good card here for me because it's just 2 of these little dudes here, which I think I can defeat, and I'll have 2 treasures for this. Wow. Alright, so we got the Sage Devout here, 3 souls, 1 defense, 1 hit point, 4 attack. He's over there. And we've got the Gruul Leaper, which is also a 3 souls, 1 defense, 1 health, 3 attack. So this actually might be a bit risky here. I don't have any ways to defend it. So alright, so we're taking 4. I'm literally taking all this right to the face here. So 4 damage is going to be coming to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Can I do this? Trying to decide now if I can. I really just got to attack them, eh? Well, the next attack is for 3, so I gotta do something about it. So, oh, this is not gonna be any good. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to do that and take the poison. So at the end of my activation, I'll take the damage. So now I'm going to draw back up to 6. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof. Okay, so I want to get that guy a toast, but I also want to get the other guy toast. So really, it is going to be complicated. So just one dex can make him go away here. All right. Don't really want to use it, but I got to. So I'm just going to use my stock here. Take care of this guy right now. So that's one less thing I have to worry about for 3 souls. Oh, I don't know. I gotta take a point of damage, so I'm gonna take it off my Curies. And then draw 3 cards. And hope to have some armor, because otherwise I think I'm done. Oh, wow, I think I might have actually survived this. Alright, so he's going to do an attack, so I'm going to use my shield here to avoid the attack. So an intelligence in this will avoid it, so I don't have to worry about taking it, but I do have to replace those 2 cards. And now I can move over 1, and let's see if I can actually do an attack here. So I've got the Rotten Spear, I've got an intelligence, and I got a dex. That's enough to do 3 damage to him, and put a thing on him, which will kill him. Ooh, that was close. Alright, so that is 3 more souls. So 3. So let's give myself 6. I think these are worth 5, but anyways, we're using them as 5s. And now I can choose, do I want to go somewhere else or head back to the bonfire? I do get 2 of these items though, so holy crap. Look at the options here. Yeah, we're going to head back to the bonfire. So that'll take care of these little clear tokens. And that will turn this into 34. I get a 2 souls worth card here, which I'm going to take. Starting to get to the point now where I kind of want the dex and strength now. In my deck. I get rid of a stamina card for now. I'll get rid of a dex. Okay. So now I can add up to 3 more cards to my deck here. So first of all, I got a whole pile of cards here, souls, and I've got a bunch of cards to choose from. So I don't think I'm going to be using the spider shield. It's got uses faith. I don't have any faith. So, but I do have a strength for a bow here. The rapier is good. So I've got 5, 10, and enough for 1 more. Or I go 5, 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh. So I can buy a 5 and then buy some other stuff. I think I'm gonna buy a strength and a dex card here as a 5-pointer. Strength dex, 5-point card. Scum. And then I'm going to buy 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm going to buy 2 of these. I'm going to buy 1 of these and 3 of these. So obviously I'm not going anywhere near faith here. Okay. The deck is already starting to change quite a bit here. So do I want to keep this? I want to keep the spear. I want to keep the shield. The curries are just gonna go, I think. That's going to. I think the Blessed Gem is going to for now. I'm going to take out one of my Assassin's Armors. Alrighty. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So I can huck one more card and I can add all this in here. I think it's just going to be a dex card. So everything here got dex on it, so for obvious reasons, I use a lot of it. Alright, so all these are going to get mixed in here. So let's really do a good mixing here. Now, I usually don't recommend doing this the card game stuff, but yeah, like when it comes to you know, I don't have sleeves in these cards. It lets you do that thing which everybody cringes when you see that done to board games. Alrighty, flip you over. Probably will. I'll reset them now. It doesn't matter. It would happen right at the beginning of a fight, anyways. Okay. Now I have a question. Do I want to go straight for the boss? That way I have the extra little leeway, and then see if I can take on something afterwards. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I'm actually gonna try for the first boss here. So let's start here. We'll go to the Ashen Hollow. It's the weakest of them all. It's the one guy. Oh, the Cage Spider. So he's right here. He's got a lot of hit points. He only attacks for 1, but and he's got 1 defense. It's just, you gotta just huck at him for a while, which is irritating. He's irritating. Alright, anyways, I'm supposed to have my 6 cards. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. I drew too many. I was supposed to have 6 cards. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a weapon, so I can't do anything with it anyways. So now he's going to attack for 1. So there's never any point defending a 1, honestly. So let's see. Can I kill this guy in 1 shot? That's the question. Yes. In a way. Can I? No. Shoot. Alright, so I'll just take it off the top because I actually got that's the problem. I'm gonna take the damage. Alright, so I'm gonna take it out of my hand here. So I'll take it as Dex. So that's only 1 damage. Alright, I'll move over here and say hello to you. I do have to draw back up to 6 cards. Oh, another target shield. That's not ideal. Let's do some attacking here. So I'm gonna actually, oof. Well, there's only one thing I can really do here. Unless I want to discard some cards, and I don't really want to, so I'm going to get rid of these and this, do a standard action, which is just my straight up attack with it. So I'll attack for 3 and poison him. So 3 will actually be 2 damage to him, because it doesn't negate his armor, because it's not the type. So 2 damage to him, poisoned. I'm going to do 1 extra damage to him with my backstab. And yeah, draw it back up to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully I don't have a handful of items. Oof. Getting there though. That is kind of risky. Alright, so it's going to attack me back for 1. I'm going to just hook my target shield and say goodbye to you. And end of activation, he'll take that 1 damage, which will finish him off. For 3 souls. 3 souls! That's not a soul. And an item card. It's a Morning Star. That's no good for me. Souls are good. Alright, and we're going to draw back up the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to pursue the first boss. Oh, which I don't remember where I put those cards to. Oh, here it is. Got it now. Alright, so the first boss here is Vort of the Borla Valley. So essentially, here's his card. That is a reference card, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure these are the cards that end up going out there. So this is like a reference card, which we'll just put here. The first side got the little, so there's 2 different, so well, I guess I'll show you this. So you can see here, it's worth 4 souls, and he gives you 1, I guess, I forget what it's called now, translucent or modified treasure, which is like another type of treasure. And that little I guess door that's how you meet him. So he will flip when he gets mad and when he gets heated up. So in this case here, with 1 player, he has 1 defense and 5 hit points. And when a character starts in the front row, he suffers frostbite, which means he'll take 1 damage if he moves. Yeah, he'll take 2 damage if he moves. And then of course he'll flip over, have a new ability, and have to fight him basically twice. He also comes with a deck, so he doesn't just do 1 thing, but he will do a pattern. So once he goes through the deck once, if I'm still alive at that point, it just flips over the deck, and then he just continues through the pattern until one of us die. Alright, so here's his deck. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to actually move here at the start. So I'm not in the front because I don't want to take that frostbite damage. Alrighty. So, let's look at my hand here. Do I have any weapons? I do, so I could keep the hand, I guess. We'll continue on. So the enemy always attacks first. First card here. Oh, I'm lucky, I guess. Is a double swipe. So he will be right here for this attack. He will do an area attack. So he only attacks this area. So he's like, "Rawr, attacking." So anybody in this area would have been hit. But nobody is in the area, so nobody is hit. Yeah, so he's doing a 3 attack, it misses. And his weakness right now is heavy weapons, which I don't think I have. So I'm just going to be probably just dishing out some regular plain old damage here. So I'm going to move over to be in range with him. And let's just start dishing out some damage. can't do the good one, so only got a stock here. So let's just do the old 1 for 1. So 2 cards, 1 point of damage to him. Yep. That's all I can do there. So 1 defense, so it'll hit off his defense, and then it'll take 1 damage. Alright, his next attack. Looks like it's going to hit me regardless, so Hammer Fist, so he's going to be over here, and he's going to push me away, which essentially means I'm not going to be able to attack him this round. So I got to make sure I draw back up to 6. Okay, so he's attacking me for 4, so I got ways to avoid that attack. How do I want to avoid it? Seems like how do I want to roll? Alright, so in this case here, I think I'm just going to use my intelligence, just avoid the attack. Now when it comes to avoiding the attack, I don't know what happens if you avoid the attack, do they still push you? So it's dodge, all damage, and the effects of the attack, so he actually will not push me, because I avoided everything. I rolled away from it, so, or rolled under it, or whatever you want to call it, so I will not suffer that effect, which will be pushing me this way. So I draw back up to 6. And now I can actually attack him back if I had a weapon. So I don't really have anything to attack back with, so I'm going to actually start chucking some cards here. I'm going to chuck 2 cards and see what I get. So I never got nothing. I got, if anything, I downgraded. Yeah, so I'll just move over. No, I'm going to stay right where I am because he's going to move in a second. And yeah, well, we'll see what he does next. Okay, so he stays where he is, and he's just going to go right through there. So it doesn't hit me. I'm glad I didn't move. But now I've got another chance now to try to attack again. So I'm going to get rid of these 2 cards again. I draw 2. Come on, a weapon, please. Oh boy, more stamina cards. Alright, well, I can't do anything. Oh boy, this is not good. I have too many stamina cards, I guess. Not enough weapons. I should have kept it at weapon. This is not looking good. Alright, so I'm going to stay here. Okay. So he's coming over here to do a frostbite. That will hit me. So I'm just going to spend an intelligence to use my quick action for my robes, which will just defend that attack. I'll still take the frostbite though, unfortunately. And yeah, I draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 card. It is not what I'm looking for. I'm going to discard 2 to draw 2. Come on, a weapon. Oh my lord. I have not seen a weapon yet. Okay, well, I'm not gonna move. This is horrendous. I have weapons in here. I'm just not drawing any of them. Alright, the next thing is he's going to attack the front row. He moved back here to do his frost breath, which will hit here, I guess, and do nothing. So my turn again. I'm gonna huck 3 cards here and hope for a weapon. 1, 2, 3. I'm losing all these health because I can't get it. I'm gonna lose because like I've had 2 weapons so far. What is going on? Alright, well this is it. I can't do anything. So he's going to move again, I guess. Alright, straight up attack me. So he's going to attack me front on and push me back. Not that I can be pushed back anyway. So I will just use my intelligence here to defend it with the armor. I will still take 1 point of damage, so I will take it from my hand because I'm hoping for something better. After the attack, draw back up the... Finally. Okay, now I better keep my weapons here. I'm almost dead because of that. Literally because I couldn't attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now I can attack back, which I will have to. So let's see. I got the good card here, and that for 2. It doesn't seem like it's gonna do too much, but anyways, I'll use my 5 point to hit him with a rapier for 1 damage. That's all I'm gonna do. Alright, comes over here now to zap that area, which I'm not to. Better draw back up to 6. Oh, I do have another weapon now. I'm getting all my weapons. Great. Probably not gonna have any more stamina cards, but I'll have my weapons for sure. So he's over there attacking. I best just go over and do as much damage as I can here, I think. He has 3 hit points left before he gets bigger and badder. So I'm going to move over, take the damage, which I'm going to just take it from the top of my deck, I guess. Oh, there's my shield. It's all in the bottom. All the weapons are on the bottom. This is nuts. Alright, anyways, I'm going to huck the bow at him. That's a pile of cards here. All these cards just to do 4 damage to him. Which will be 3, which is enough that will make him go burning up. So when I'm frosted now, he's going to deal additional damage. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1 card left. And yeah, I think I'm toast here. And he's going to hit the middle, which doesn't hit me. And now I have to do what? I need to do 6 damage to him. I have 1 card left, and I have to draw that card next. So, is there anything I can do? No, just literally nothing I can do. So I can move here, and I can use the stock on him and do 1 point damage to him, and then I gotta draw my cards, which I don't have enough of, and that's the end of that. That was frustrating. I couldn't get a weapon to save my life. Actually, I guess I could have just kept the stock in my hand the whole time and then just hope for the best. Either way, I didn't get the Morning Star. So, I'll put that on the bottom here. This all goes back here. And I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything. Just wasted the whole round here. Wow. That was very frustrating. So I got pushed back to the bonfire. So unfortunately, I didn't get anything for this, except for I do get a 5-point stamina card. So I will take a 5-point stamina card. I'll take another one of these. So now I got a choice. I got 37 cards I can put in here. Probably gonna put a weapon back in here now because of all the stamina cards I end up getting flooded with. So let's go grab that stock. And I don't know about the curry. Alright, so this is probably what I'm going to add here. These 3 cards. So I got the stock, the busted gem, and the stamina. Alrighty, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Alright, Red Bar Max. Brutal. Brutal. You can see how things can go horribly wrong in this game now. It's okay. I mean, it's frustrating, but I mean, that's part of the game. Came a little bit more prepared. I got a little more health now. So let's find out if I can do it this time, because I'm going to do the same thing again in hopes that I'll make it through this time. Alright, so first thing is first, reposition my character here. Might as well reposition here, it doesn't really matter, I guess. And let's go to the Ashen Hollow. We're going to fight one guy. And he's a Grave Warden, a very generic guy. I'm not too concerned with him. But I should have my 6 cards first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty, I have my 6 cards. So he's going to be over here, and he will attack me for 2, straight up. So attacking me for 2, I've got my robes, so I'm just going to stamina, use my robes, block the damage. Draw back up 1 card. My turn. Move over here. Heavy weakness, hey? Let's use my rapier. Just finish him off right quick. That way I don't have to worry about it. 3 damage to him. Using my dex there. That'll take him out. It's 2 souls. And we've got this. Oh! Yeah, the healing ability is pretty good. I might put that in my deck even if I don't have the faith to use the avoid, actually. Alright, I am going to continue on, so I'll draw 2 cards. I can get a clear token on this, and move on. We're back here now to our fight. And we'll end up mixing up the cards at this point, because it's before the fight. So I have to do this guy again. I'm going to stay here in the center. Alright, let's see, I got 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No weapons, so I can decide a mulligan, which I will. Because I need a weapon. But whatever I get, I have to keep, so I have to keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically the same hand I had. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get it on the go. So the first attack is his big swipey thing. Oh, I did that last time first too. Did I not mix these up? So he's attacking the front here. He's not doing anything to me, which is fine, I guess. I am going to hawk 2 cards to hope to get a weapon here. And it begins. I'm getting the same thing that happened last time. I have more weapons in there, I'm sure. Alright, so he's coming over here to attack another area that I'm not to. And I'm going to hook some cards here. So these are all pretty much the same, are they? Okay, let's hook these 2. Come on, a weapon. Ah, you have more armor. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so nothing again. So he's going to come and attack me right in the center. Oof. So I'm going to have to take this. I will. I'll just get rid of one of my intelligence here, defend off 3 of the attack, and take the frostbite. Ooh, I got a card for this. Oh my lord. Look at this. Armor, armor, armor. I got way too much armor in this deck. It's obvious. Okay, so I can attack him back. I will. I'll just attack him back for this first, because it's 1 damage. And I'm gonna hook this armor, man. I'm not gonna need any of this. Yeah, let's hook all this. 3 cards. 1, 2. Not a weapon. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do next. He's attacking over here now. One, 2, 3. We're gonna huck all these 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Haha, finally got something. Alright. So. I got way too much armor here. So his weakness is this. Oh, cool. Okay. So I'll run over here and take that damage. I'll just get rid of the big shield here. Yeah, I'll get rid of the shield. And I'm going to try to keep this, I guess. So chuck all these stamina cards here to keep my stock. And do 2 damage to him, because it goes through his armor. 1, 2. Draw back up to 6, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His next attack, ooh, he's gonna stay where he's 2. He's gonna do a little pushy action here. He's getting a little pushy. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to avoid that. So I'm gonna avoid that with my robes. Draw 2. Got all my weapons now. Okay, let's just throw in the stock on him for 1 damage. Where's he going? Oh, he's over here now. Oh, and he's hitting me. Hitting me for 3. Do I have any intelligence? I do. I'll just avoid it. Avoid the status effect. Draw 2. Move over here in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, another attack. I'm taking, I think. Yep, taking this one. So, oh God. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the damage here. So let's see. 4 attack, eh? Let's just take it right to the face. 4 attack. There we go. And now it's my turn to attack back. I will attack back just with tossing my weapon at him. That will trigger him into the next stage. So hopefully I can get a nice clean shot on him. 2, 3, 4. 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh boy, I don't know if I can get 1 clean shot on him that's going to kill him. I think I'm done for here. Okay, so he goes away, and his last attack, which will hit everybody in the front row. I'm not there. It's skilled attack, eh? I don't have any skilled attacks. So I'm gonna chuck my card here to see what this one is. 4. Oh man, I'm 1 away from defeating him. I am 1 away from defeating him. Nope, I couldn't do it anyways. Don't have the right stats. Ah, that's too bad. Yep, that's all I can do. I can do 3 damage to him with this. goes through his armor. And then I can't draw the cards and I'm done. Oh. This game gets rough when you have too much armor, it seems. So I guess go armor light, go weapons heavy. Seems like the only way of doing this. Well, I didn't get this either. So I got one more try to do this, so we'll play it through here. We'll play it till the end. So I'm pushed back. I'm at the 5th one now, so now I get one transposed treasure. There you go. And here's my transposed treasure. Oh, it's a thing I can't use. Excellent. I won't be using it, so let's throw it over here. And let's see here. So let's get my Furies and this. Alrighty. Yeah, because I don't think. I guess I could get rid of some of the armor in here. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so these are the 3 cards I'm adding, which will give me the limit, but unfortunately I need to add one more, so I'll add another dex to it. So I have to beat both of the bosses now. I don't get any more souls, I can't get any more loot or anything. So I'm literally just trying my best now, just to get through 2 boss encounters. They're hitting the bonfire along the way. I have a feeling I am toast. I got a feeling this is it. Because I haven't even gone to the level 2 area on the other side. Whew. Does not look good for me. Alright. Time to go to the Ashen Hollow. Let's see what we got here. We got this dude here. Not that big of a risk. Alright, so anyways, I have to draw my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's attacking me for 2. And Frostbite. Ugh. So I'm going to use my big old shield here and block it and keep the card. I'll still get the effect though. And then I'm going to move. Well, first of all, let me draw back up here to 6. Move, take that damage. Ouch. I'll take it from my hand here because God knows what's on top of that deck. And then, yeah, I should be able to kill him. Right? No, can't. Alright, I'll murder him because I've got no patience anymore. So he's gone. I don't get the souls or anything, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so we got it cleared here. So now we're going to go fight the boss again. I'll go here. Let's find out what happens now. Ugh. First attack is right down the center here. Alright, I do have my big old shield, so I should be fine for that. So I'll just spend the 5-pointer here, and yeah, I'll fully defend that and take the frostbite. Draw more armor. Alright, so I've got an intelligence. Oof, and any other? Oh wow. Perfect. So I'll use this for this and this, and I should be able to use this. So it'd be these two and one of any other to do 2 damage to him and poison him, and that goes through his armor. And I get to keep you. Oh, forgot to flip this card over. 4 cards. Okay, 2 more. Alright, let's find out what it does next. He comes over here to another area attack, which I'm not to. So that's good. So now I can go over and get him again with another finesse, eh? So he activated, so that'll turn into a damage. So I just need to do 2 damage to him, which is easy. I'll just go over here, take that damage. I'll take it off my strength here. And then I'm going to use my dex and toss my sword at him for 2 damage, which will go through his armor, so that will put him over the edge. Already, he's in fired up mode. Let's draw 3 cards. 3 stamina cards. Alright, he's staying where he's 2, but he's dishing out some damage to me. Alright, so I got a choice to make here. I think I'm just going to spend the intelligence here to use my robes to defend the attack, but I'll take this effect. Draw a card. And what am I going to do back to him? Anything? I'm going to huck my shield at him, I think, and do a little damage to him. Seeing how he's not immune to it, or can't defend against it. I don't want to take 2 damage for every frostbite, that's crazy. Draw 2. Alright. See if he moves anywhere. Yeah, he will. He's right here. Frost breath there. He doesn't hit me. But I do have to move. So I'm going to move here, take 2 damage for the frostbite, unfortunately. That's 1 there. 1 off the top. Ugh. And attack back. And I don't think I can with what I have, do I? Can. Skilled, hey? Screw it. Let's go for it. Let's go for, oh, that's no good. That is no good. Let's toss my robes in hopes for something better. It kind of worked out, so I'm going to go, I'm going to go intellect, stamina, and that's it. And huck this card. To do a standard action, which is 3 attack to him, so it's only 2. And we'll poison him. Draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what it does next. Oof, he's going to be pushing me. No, he's not. So I'm going to avoid the push by using this and using my armor to roll away. Alright, so now I'm going to move, well, I'll take a point of damage for that. I'm going to move over to him and just finish him off with this. Wow, that's a very different game. That's all I wanted to do last time, but I couldn't. Alright, generally we get a transposed treasure, which would help me, win the game. But that's not the case this time. So I have to draw back up to 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a question, what would be my transposed treasure? Nope, I wouldn't have cared. Alright, so I can travel back where I came, so I'll travel over here, I'll travel down to the lower level area here, level 2, and I have to fight one second level dude. Alright, so we're going to start too, I'm going to start right here. Yep. And here we go, we've got a Lithoric Knight. He's right here. He's tough. He has 2 armor. That's not easy to get through. 4 hit points. I think I'm toast. I don't think I have any. Well, maybe. Well, I don't have anything in my hand, so I can mulligan and hopefully pick up a weapon. I literally need. I think all my weapons are gone at this point. Well, I have all my weapons in my hand, I think. So he's gonna attack me for 2. Yeah, I think I'll take 2. Oh, there's another weapon. Right, I'm gonna attack him back. So I'm gonna just huck a thing at him. Get my bleed effect. Draw a card. Alright, his turn to attack. Alright, let's take 2. Alright, let's attack back now. So let's see. If I wanted to use my bow, I would have to go strength, dex and dex. Alright, strength, dex, and dex. I can keep my bow. I will deal 3 plus 1, that's 4, minus 2, 2 damage. Draw it back up. He's attacking for 2. I will take 2. And I draw 2 at the beginning of my turn. And then what? So I'm going to... I don't know, this is a non-attack action, so I'm very sure it's not gonna matter, I'm toast anyways, but so let's just take a quick look here to see what an attack action is here. So this is here, make 1 non-attack action, so such as a heal or search. Okay, so that is an attack action, that's what I thought. So I can do a Curie. Yep. Put bleed on. Draw a card. And he attacks me. And I'm dead anyways. Because if I get rid of 2 cards, I gotta draw that one. Alright, cool. Alright, well anyways, so I didn't do it. So the whole world is in darkness and whatnot. Mainly because I had 2 really bad runs with that boss. And most of it was my own deck. So... I guess strats for people, go heavier on weapons than armor. That's for sure. I don't know. That's probably where I failed to. But anyways, that's the Dark Souls card game, and this is what it looks like when you fail. So, thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you had at least something here to take back from it. And I hope everybody are able to enjoy card games and board games wherever you're to. And I'll have more coming up in the future. Cheers.